Hi, I'm Anya, and thank you for taking the time to review my demo of the VitaCare prototype, a mobile app designed to support medication adherence in older adults. Because older adults are considered a vulnerable population, this evaluation is being conducted with registered nurses as proxies. Your insights are essential. You understand the medication routines, cognitive challenges, and digital barriers many older adults face. The goal of this video is to showcase how the prototype works and demonstrate the inclusive and culturally sensitive design choices behind it. After watching, you'll be asked to complete a short system usability scale and a desirability test. The app opens with a clean splash screen followed by 3 onboarding slides. These screens are intentionally minimal with large buttons, plain language, and high contrast colors. They explain core app features like medication management, reminders, and support networks. These choices help users with cognitive load issues, vision impairment, or low health literacy. These are the common challenges among older adults. And as we proceed, users select their account type from patient or carer or family member. This allows the app to deliver tailored experiences for different roles. And for the first part of the demo, I'll continue as a patient. And after that, we can now set up the user profile. Users are asked to input their name, gender, and date of birth. And as you observe, inputs are spaced out. Use large text fields and simple interfaces, reducing the likelihood of errors. For older adults like Patrick, one of the project's persona who struggles with complex forms and poor health literacy, this one-step-at-a-time layout reduces stress and confusion. After this, the user can now sign up or log in. Again, using large buttons, big enough text fields, and clear feedbacks to build confidence. And before we can enter the main dashboard, the process includes an option to add a new medication. The user is guided through a step-by-step form, each screen showing only one task at a time. First, we need to enter the medicine name. And then we select the form or type of the medicine. Next, we need to identify the condition name. and then add the strength and dosage of the medication. These are only examples. Choose how often it's taken within the day, and select times for reminders. And as we observed, every step uses drop-downs, toggles, and check boxes, not free typing, which supports users like Louisa, who has arthritis and mild cognitive impairment. Time pickers for reminders offer structured input, reducing uncertainty, which is valuable for users from high uncertainty avoidance cultures where predictable systems build trust. After completing the form, the user sees a medication summary screen. This includes the condition, the medication name, dose and dosage, reminder time, and quantity. Within this screen, we have an option to edit and to access the dashboard. We just need to press Add Medication, and then it will display medications in a scrollable card layout. With large text, color-coded tags, and icons to make it easy to read, even for those with vision losses or low digital literacy. And above the screen, a red emergency button is also visible, designed for urgent needs, easily accessible from any screen. And here's how to use it. And now, let's explore the other functionalities, beginning with the support button on the navigational menu. Patients can now choose to connect with a carer or family member by sending an invite. They provide the supporter's name, relationship, contact details, and permission level. This supports collectivist cultural values where shared responsibility is key. It also reflects the reality for users like Alice, who faces social isolation and relies on family support to manage her health. Giving control over what information is shared respects the user's privacy and independence, balancing individualist and collectivist values. And this is the support page. Within the navigational menu, the user can access the reports page. In this page, it provides an overview of the user's medication intake and adherence over time. The screen displays a weekly summary showing medication intakes and compliance rate. Also, a timeline of daily and medication breakdowns with simple icons and color coding for clarity. This design supports long-term engagement, especially for users from cultures with a long-term orientation who value health tracking and gradual improvement. The interface is intentionally uncluttered, using large fonts, simple, plain labels to reduce confusion for older adults. For example, a user like Patrick who is managing multiple conditions but isn't confident using digital tools could still understand whether he's been on track this week without interpreting complex analytics. And for the Profile tab, this allows users to view their personal information. This includes name, email, date of birth, and their gender. The design follows inclusive design principles like clear field labels, adequate spacing between inputs, and a familiar form layout. This can still be improved with also an edit button that edits or save with a single tap. There's no need for multiple steps or confirmation pop-ups, keeping things as frictionless as possible. For older adults with reduced working memory, this clean, linear design minimizes mental effort. And from a privacy and autonomy standpoint, giving older adults control over their personal data, including who has access to it, supports self-efficacy, which is crucial in digital health engagement. Now, we are in a carer or family member point of view. This is just an overview of what could happen. Here we see how a carer or family member is notified. They can get an email alert from VitaCare, which shows up directly on their phone. This email is simple and explains exactly what they'll be able to do, like see medication reports, be an emergency contact, or receive reminders for missed doses. And below it, there is an accept invitation. By triggering this, you will be able to go in this onboarding page wherein you can access their information. Through here, you can finally see the reports page, which shows a weekly summary of their medications, daily intake logs, and a list of what was taken and how often. This helps the support circle quickly spot if someone has missed doses so they can follow up or offer help. And with this feature, it allows collectivistic culture in the app where we can see how a support circle can actually give help and assistance for the medication adherence of the older adults. Thank you for watching this walkthrough of the VitaCare prototype. This app was designed using inclusive, ethical, and accessible principles built around real user personas like Patrick, Alice, and Luisa. Features like step-by-step navigation, large touch targets, and family integration aim to make digital health more equitable and empowering for older adults. Now, I kindly ask you to complete 2 short evaluations: the system usability scale with 10 quick questions about the app's ease of use, and also the desirability test where you'll choose up to 5 words to reflect your visual impression of the app. Your feedback is vital to improving this tool. Thank you again for supporting this work.